Oh my God, devil is alive. Truth is not. Devil is busy. Hey, social media family, how are you all doing? Do you have any subscribers and as well any visitors to that home YouTube social media channel and chat room? I guess my person is doing okay, unless I am mistaken. No. Up in here. So Patriots. If you know what I mean. In between lines, blanks. And so they be like, come so down and out. Like when they choose to live that particular alternative lifestyle, you can't really even understand, basic American English. Even if you speak quite bluntly or frankly to let them know something fishy at them mark. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong. I stick with that. I'm a pastor. Others, I should have pretty slight becoming and being destitute. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. The average generic brand of soap only costs 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a couple of two or three bars of soap for 99 cents. At some of these dollar stores, or for $1 plus tax. Ain't got to go like that, you know, to seem like something that you can't drag in. Oh my God. But enough of times if I can possibly, if I'm really pressing for time and have to take care of some crucial, important business matters, my own personal survival, and I let myself go so far as to seemingly have forgotten to take care of the necessary business at hand for my own personal hygiene. Some, but then the majority, most of them are that way because that's the way they want it. I mean, if you were to spell it out to get a big old postcard, big as a highway billboard, and then say to them, yeah, man, you're really stinking like a dead polecat, a possum. Get that water and use some soap. Yeah. This guy is the one that just left, and he like to circumvent back this here way. He called himself, go over that quick before he get back. Then I'm gonna have to use the washroom myself. Stuff make me sick to my stomach. It calls me to have some such a regular bowel movements, as well as regurgitate my my lunch and dinner for that matter. I'm a lunchman more than the rest of them. Look at here. I really read some really deep stuff, you know. Not to mention God's word, Bible. He took some most that could have to be a jack. He's supposed to be reading, you know. I take it to the Bible. Yeah, one of these here, see that's the Bible right there? God's word, dictionaries and so forth. You know. And then this here mythological stuff, you know. Look at that. Or medieval stuff. He's thinking like pure damn. What the you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're not trying to be about the mind over matter, I mean, if you're not really learning anything out of the books you reading, whereas you would think that common sense at some given moment in time, you know, of the mind would transform your physical body. I mean, this MF was stacking like shoot, man. What the? I mean, if you're gonna be stinking like a homeless poor cat, that's what most homeless daily transfers be like. Sounding like you're not that peculiar spouse. Then at least don't contradict yourself. You know, like really play the part like this other one. Like you're damn right. This one just oh my god. I mean, I'm really small. Oh, not that I meant to go there. Then to get me to thinking about how I remember I had done a social media broadcast video about some Joe Palooka street punk, as well been a skinhead called himself. I mean, he took the liberty upon his own person as a male of the same sex to attempt to diss me, you know. Which I'm not homeless, you know. I have a shower. I could use water and soap to wash myself up, you know. Unless I were to be feeling upon the weather at some such given moment in time, you know, and couldn't get to my personal hygiene as soon as I would have liked to. Or, like I said, if I would have had to take care of some really crucial, important business matters of my own survival, nowhere in the world I'm going to let my personal hygiene go where it smell like one of these homeless polecats, you know, humans. And most of them are like that, have chosen that alternative lifestyle preference for them because that's what I believe. I don't know why anybody, but I'm one of those persons that believe that the majority of most homeless are that way because they want to be that way compared to you. That did not choose to become homeless, but was forced into a homeless situation under those conditions of a case or whatever I would say. I'm one of those persons that believe that the majority of most homeless are that way because that's the way they want to be compared to how others continue to live. The only good thing I got out of this here, PU Funk. PU Funk. Case or situation, some such to be possibly considered, some such given moment in time, is just one photograph, picture, you know, right, that I got from here. This is like old, it's like a camp tree, or I'm looking at a beautiful young adult woman, such, will be camp counselors in their situation. I'm gonna put this up in my bedroom. Here we go. I don't even go there and try to wasn't meaning to speak upon. Get back to some so that's not what I had planned to speak upon, I guess. You know, or up until the time it really started hitting my nostrils. I have allergies, you know. Look at this. This guy, a fella, he's reading some pretty deep books, you know. You would think that somewhere down the line, you know, he's going to try to come off like Mr. Intelligenza, like he's a car can member to Mensa or something. That's somewhere down the line, you know, don't you think that he would have permeated, you know, that being the most important member of the physical human body being the brain, that, you know, if you're going to try to make it seem like you yourself have got class or culture, don't you think you need to look the part as well? You know, look the part as well as, you know, supposed to be making like you think along that level of higher thought. You know, even if you're just wearing casual wear, look the part. I'm not saying dress you don't look like you're just pure. You know, a lot of homeless. You know, they be carrying all this baggage. You know, especially the ones that have shopping carts. You know, filled with all their oh god, the way that peculiar stench has permeated my nostrils. You know, my senses have been saturated with all that funk. You know, I feel like as if I had been drinking or drugging. You know, knocked me off my equilibrium. You put me on a planet or something else I'm about to say. I can't even remember. I can't even words. And that's just how devastating. Oh, it's terrible. I mean, it's a tough life. So don't get me wrong, but you know, why are you going to, if you're going to be like killing yourself, like, let you go elsewhere, you know, some other area, like, you know, others may want to, you know, use the different, like, say, you know, other papers, and you want to use the different PCDC outlets, you know, like, right? Plug up the different electronic devices. Why you gotta, you know, be perpetrating, you know, making like you studying so much deep stuff and so forth, like right? And yet you stinking like damn, what the hell? Like damn, what the damn hell? Man, I was gonna sit over here, but I couldn't sit because this other man, you know what I'm saying? I said, hell, so I had to, you know, improvise, you know, plugging stuff up. That's my cord to my laptop here. You know, some place so I can move on. So I was gonna sit there. Just take this over. He said, "Get it. He's gonna come over here." This other one, like kind of over here, he's, he's stinking like a polecat. Oh, man, I mean, just being because you're homeless don't mean you have to, you know, really, really. I mean, but not to mean like you know, sound like I'm contradicting myself, be a contradiction. You know, but getting back to the other given on people gonna be like coming off like a daily transfer homeless. Don't be perpetrating like this guy, fella, you know, that was seated here, you know, he got all this stuff, you know, reading on these books. Well, that's the program item, this is the library stuff, you know what I mean to say. And if you're gonna be like, you know, perpetrating, trying to make like keeping up appearances, then really keep up appearances. You're not fooling anybody. You're supposed to be reading deep books, and yet you looking like stinking like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to be carrying yourself like getting off the stench, then you know, if anything, you compliment the thought of you stinking like a polecat by being like, just make like Rip Van Winkle. God, some people, the devil is a liar. Oh my God. Oh my, that's being very disrespectful of the patrons of the library setting. And these librarian, librarian maintenance personnel, they're obviously, evidently are not doing their job. Let me cut that conversation, the dialogue short so far this subject matter that I was mouthing off unless, you know, I don't want administrators. I had to speak in hieroglyphics, coded language, to assume that I'm coming off like one who's, going about spreading hate speech, or going about spreading misinformation. But it was the fact of the matter I was saying in regard to, certain homeless persons, the derelict transients. Not all of them are like that, And, maintenance personnel doing their job, spraying the atmosphere down with some disinfectant sprays. Speaking upon some of such other and including on that last one. But then on whereas this page is kind of a compliment so far as the Wi-Fi, I wrote the Wi-Fi on the comic book page of this romance company where I look at a variety of different sorts of types of format comic books. Speaking upon some of the other matters that come around. This is for the public Wi-Fi in the Barnes and Noble store. They closed one other bookstore. I can't remember the name of it. I guess it's been quite a while since they closed it. There was another store by name, bookstore that I was going in. I think they had some good captions. Oh God! Now my nostrils, so far so much such other, and my stomach is feeling wheezy and coming in. What's his name? Mr. Funk. Understand what I'm coming. Yeah. Other than that, I've had a pretty good day of it. As I give you all chronicle, supposedly daily report upon my own personal existence. I may not be where I want to be, but I'm a whole lot further than where I could be, if you know what I mean. Though I'm living in a really bad neighborhood as a resident, tenant paying annual monthly rent, utilities, etc. But at least I myself am not of the rank and file of the daily transients. It's like hieroglyphic coded language for, on the statistics, ratio, percentile, percentages. Yeah, not that any of you all are supposed to be some kind of a parole officer of mine, Last I checked, I'm not supposed to have a parole officer, PO. At least I don't. How many minutes do I have? Okay. I have done 2/3 of the average half an hour that I would broadcast social media content. Anyway, though, let me give you all the 411, Cliff Notes version, possibly the speed dial Cliff Notes version of what my day has been like. Vice versa. You have to be on the speed dial Cliff Notes version. Oh, Lord. I have destroyed my good testimony now. I have destroyed my good testimony otherwise as a believer in God, as a Christian. Sorry about that. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. The one that's never sits out. What did I do to deserve all this? Lord God, help me. God damn. Lord. Somebody called the freaking paramedics. I think I'm about to pass out. Oh, ambulance service. Out emergency number 911. Jesus Christ. Sweet Mary, Mother of God, whatever. Allah, Buddha, help me. Somebody, Thor, the God of thunder. Spider-Man, shoot your web and spin me out of here. Let me ride the rope switch on there. Not for you to flame me like a slingshot to the pearly gates. Heaven, dump me in hell like David did Goliath. I bet that big joke stank. When he dropped them dinosaur turkeys, being this statue of size, weight, length. Goliath was a giant. I got mad when he dropped them dinosaur turkeys in the ancient toilet bowl. And you think somebody hit a country or nation with an atomic or nuclear bomb, or the ancient terrorists of Philistines back then, terrorizing God's people, typically terrorizing some past God's people, until a challenger would come along, King David, and he dropped Goliath, the Philistine. That Philistine had like 6 fingers on each hand. Likewise, he had 6 toes on each feet, And you can imagine when he walked, he was so big in stature, for what parts of the ground, he could have shook it like an elephant. When the elephants get to stampede. You should throw some of these derelict transients or homeless persons at the terrorists, the much more familiar ones in modern times. Then maybe you'll think twice about threatening the Democratic Republic or the democracy of the USA, United States of America, of our own supposed so-called Democratic Republic or democracy. Whereas certain police officers give a bad reputation to other police officers, the fellow cops, when they stain that police badge and uniform by committing criminal acts of civil war and human rights violation offenses against not only persons of American citizens, against foreigners alike, Maybe that's one of the reasons why I had become a card carrying member to the BPP, Black Panther Party, just in case. Don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-police. I'm pro-police. Look at clean up. I hope he get a shower soon enough. Oh, homeless person. Oh God. Did I use God's name in vain? Was I about to use God's name in vain? Yeah. See, he done blew my mind. I can't even remember some of it. I'm like practically my possibly like stutterer or memory equal as well, aka memory lapse president elect. You know, how did I get watching water underground? Chance of a lifetime. Remember that movie with Nick Nolte where he played the part of a vagrant who had no place to go. Getting over for a time before. Let me see. I think what's his name? What's the other white boy, white guy, white fella's name that co-star with him in that movie? You know, because I know he played in that other one played in the vintage classic Hollywood, California motion picture production called by his name titled Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Richard Dreyfuss or something. Anyway, he kicked Nick Nolte to the curb after a while, but then he kind of let him back into his play cause man, he was running so much game. He like he was a jack of all trades, and he spellbound. He hypnotized the other white boy with he has he has seen man with all this talent. How in the world? Why in the world would you remain? How did you ever become a daily transient? Didn't think about that white boy. Remember I told you all about it, at least a couple few other videos, or at least one, where he claims he has something like from 5 to 6 degrees, from 5 to 6 college or university degrees. I said, man, something don't add up. You know, if you got all those many degrees, then why are you a daily transient? Why are you homeless? You know, something don't add up. I mean, you know, if you got 5 to 6 degrees, college or university degrees, ain't nowhere in the world you should be a daily transit home. It's something that you doing this, you know, because if you getting into it with your the board of administrators with your college or university faculty members, something just ain't adding up. Then he claims one of the degrees he claims to have had. I didn't mention it before in the last you know, couple of videos that I mentioned about, you know, in describing this character and how he ran game on me. You all don't want to hear that again because you probably get to say, oh man, you know, could probably say, you gonna kill our eardrums again. We heard this sad sack story about how this a homeless white guy took you for a ride. We don't want to hear it again. You know, really overkill our eardrums. You've been told about 100,000, million, not a billion, a trillion times. So I'm not going to even go into it. I'll just thought it's come to mind and bring this up. Speaking of that, he claims one of those degrees, college or university degrees, he's supposed to have, supposed to be for a nursing degree. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, really, man, get out of here. Who are you fooling? If you do have some kind of degree in that regard, any degrees, something you ain't doing right that's not adding up. Cause you to be a daily transit. How much cocksucker. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a brief intermission, a brief commercial break as we give a word from our sponsor. Hello, hey, this is Peter Griffin here. I wish to bring it to the attention of one that I didn't hear the Tell to the Chief song in the background before I began, broadcasting that being well, that was a cell phone. That being this public announcement, a commercial break for this particular station. Oh, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, but then President-elect paid a visit to Chicago, Illinois today. You know, the abortionist supporter, baby killer modern day King Herod. Anyway, though, getting back to something, so I backtrack here, because again, as I go on about continue where and when that might not last that long, so I could possibly complete a form for your Friday night talking the saints and worship artists. Us channel station commercial business. We see this all the time. You go completely bonkers in this world, especially with the neighbors from down there around. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow American citizen, no, not like I'm saying, I am not a crook. But I wish to bring to your attention, yes, this is to your attention. I'm really butchering this. I wish to bring to your attention that being of a most important issue to me regarding making reference to certain amphibian-like creatures. I think I had spoke quite appropriately in describing their species, lest I get them confused with another representing the animal kingdom to be associated with. Whereas they have a certain aerodynamic capability. And I wish to bring it to the attentions of the whole wide world, the worldwide web, the international global community, that Justice Greta Thunberg has put her foot down to bring it to the attentions of us all. How that we need to save Mother Earth. But then there are certain creatures that need to be saved that much more. And this certain species of creatures, being of an amphibious, aerodynamic nature, they may be affected by the smog that is just as devastating as that for the big cities. I've mentioned New York, California, etc. Or for what's being perpetrated in Canada, our neighbors to the north. And be it the result of certain campers are not putting out their campfires properly, or worse yet, it could be the work of arsonists. We need to save the birds, God dog it. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, so much for that. And now back to our program, the show at hand. So what else is there to talk about at the moment? I'll call it quits. Get back to my crap hole of a place and one, not just the worst or worse, not just in one worse, but worse in one worstest neighborhood. I said before I butchered the English language again, it seemed like I really have become practically a carbon copy of not only President-elect Stutter, no offense, this segment too much more familiar persons who suffer from a speech impediment of the fact that it becomes exactly expensive on a regular basis. Neither nor when it comes to mentally challenged persons. Anyway, though, I hope that you all have gotten something out of this particular present social media broadcast, regardless of whether or not I could possibly decide in the future to, once I were to get my wardrobe attire together, I lost quite a bit in my last move as well before last to a new place rather than now I'm in one work. Yes, regardless of whether or not at some given time I could dress up in a two-piece or three-piece suit, be it tailor-made or whatever. There's another let me see how much time I have. Oh, I'm broadcasted a half an hour already. I should just go ahead and close shop. Get the hell out of here. It's been a long day. These certain persons calculations me off my mental equilibrium. I'm gonna do some mental acrobatics before the funk hit my nose and took me out. Boom, like mustard gas during World War I. Oh, you know, they cannot any longer use any kind of gas during warfare. No country or nation, because the Geneva Convention was able to ban it, something like that. Geneva Convention or WHO or something, some international community had banned the war. Oh my God, my nose is like, oh my God, oh my, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. Speaking upon some such that I mentioned earlier, this war between the Ukrainians and Russians have been going on for something like at least a couple few years now, or it's going to the second or third year, which is it? You know, and then there was a coup d'etat. Um, one of the either intelligence or military communities of Russia had damn near come to successfully overthrowing the Russian government for President Vladimir Putin, who is a former ex-KGB agent, that thwarted their efforts. This is alternative, unprofessional, amateur news channel station. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, though, I'm about to close out. Yeah, I was gonna do some mental acrobats, but the funk fumes had knocked me off my mental equilibrium. All right, what in the? Did the terrorists hit again? Oh my God! Oh Lord have mercy! Oh, now I got to go back to my hole in the wall. My hole in the wall hellhole where I'm at now. One of the worst neighborhoods. Having to be bothered with or try to put up with as and tolerate not just the worst, but the worst system neighbors from damn hell, and then bother with certain chapters. Oh my God, after that mean the sound seem like a complainer, constantly complaining, negative. I'm a positive. Oh my God, stank, stinking. Let me show y'all where I'm at. I'm so far downstairs. So y'all can see. Again, I'm gonna close out. Get out of here. Took away my breath for a minute there. Well, not hoping not really asking all the government out here making sure that 20 kids they have stored in the library, for persons who OD, drugs, drinks, and drugs. House. Jesus Christ. Just one so, so far as on the window of the downtown area where I'm at. See it for yourselves. See,
Like pure damn crap. I don't know so forth. Some of the foreigners and so forth. More than you right there. I have nothing to cook. Look at it. Something down here. Watch out for the pickpocket impersonators. These were out here just some time ago. That's not good. Bus stop. Trying to secure the streets. Bus. I really call them. They're enjoying themselves, ain't they? We got a reservation. See if I reservation there sometimes. These thugs down here. There's one that has a bike. Turn. There you go again. This mass transit. It's a big city, you know. I'm at up north. Chi-town, as they say. Let me get back my stuff. Things tend to go legs and walk away. It's a big city. You drive. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You all don't know what kind of energy for your persons. You know, I get to get my 4,000 subscribers, you know, so I could finally get paid to do any social media broadcast. Although I will usually broadcast anything that's religious, you know. I go without saying because that's what a believer is supposed to do. You know, to share the gospel message with whoever has something to do if and when we feel committed, as in inspired, of course, to do so, not committed as in committed to a crazy house or to some such a area like you can as in yeah, but then these privates saying you have to go home and get back in the fold. They knocked me off my mental equilibrium. Got me feeling kind of sick as a dog with funk hitting my nose. So I'm gonna close out. And I hope you all have gotten something out of what was said, you know. For that assumption, I'm gonna give y'all the 411 comic book, you know. That's the last one, you know. That you may want to read it later or look at the, you know what I'm saying? This is a classic comic book. I keep it in good condition. I'm gonna put it in my shopping bag and kind of damage this. It's still good. It's still pretty good. I could laminate it sometime. Laminate it sometime. That's kind of what's going on in the world. So, you know, you don't get caught with your drawers down. It's not literally with your drawers down. You know what I mean? It makes so far. That being last before the last mention. I'm broadcasting on that. Close out. Again, if you haven't gotten Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, I want you to think to do so. God is still not known. Recognize, realize what He Himself had done and did on the cross of Calvary. Suffering at the hands of some sort of Roman soldier upon one of their superiors, religious, political, militaristic, and otherwise. In their less ways, He went to the cross of Calvary, become the perfect sacrifice, the only sacrifice for you as well as for me. So that any of us, being of whatever race and whatever walk of life, fashion, or society, lifestyle preferences, being of the old, young, like both two sections, of males and females representing not only the human people, the global community within this post 911 era of our new millennium apocalyptic day and age, where the doomsday clock is now at a couple few minutes to midnight compared on our form prior to them recorded midnight for these values at the time would have professed some of such faith in Him. From there we come to be blessed one with God, nothing more we want. First and foremost with His salvation, then which is the only means by which any of us can or could possibly become citizens of the kingdom of heaven. Second of all, what is delivered. First, you have got to get His salvation, otherwise you may have nothing coming so far blessings and so on. And if you make that transition for the hereafter, afterlife, you don't have that being the only fire insurance against the lake of fire down hell, then that's where your final destination will be. As you be tortured and terrorized by the devil and demons forever, along with other unsaved, often down human souls, the unbelievers and unbelievers, compared to how we as believing God as a Christian, aka Protestant, would be across the great divide that separates heaven from hell. And in the coming of like-minded believers in the present God and His angels, otherwise. You all take care and be safe, be blessed, not stressed, peace and love, joy and happiness. And we is out of here. You know. Sorry if the social media broadcast content could possibly prove to have become or be quite disturbing to some, if not others, you know, with the subject matter at hand that had come, you know, before you know it, as it was not of my mind's intention to speak upon certain social rejects of society, but you know, I say God works in mysterious ways, and it just so happened. So sorry if you all had to hear that, so to speak. Yes, because I did have a mind to speak on some of the other matters, but sometimes the most uncomfortable subject matters has to be spoken on in order to resolve the issue of a conflict of interest. That means you all take care and be safe.